Hawaii is known for many things, such as the tourism industry and the beautiful beaches. Something that's not talked about as often is the art scene. I have more on the story.
I'm reporting from Capitol Modern, one of the many local art museums in Oahu, and I had the chance to talk to individuals about their opinions on the local art scene. Oahu is known for popular beaches and the Waikiki Strip, with many different storefronts to shop, grab a bite to eat, and drink. But the art scene is somewhat forgotten in the tourism industry.
What kind of art would I find here? Away from the beaches of Waikiki and all those drinks, mai tais, I thought it would be really interesting to see what the art scene would be like. And my sense was that it probably was quite vibrant.
Art is not a tourist attraction that many individuals are coming to Oahu to experience. There is a small percentage of tourists and locals alike that are searching for that vibrant scene. Actively finding ways to support local art is how the scene will become more popular and widely known.
And just like going out to your local art shows and like looking at events that museums are hosting. Like we do have a couple museums, and I know the events are pretty lively, but outside of the events, it can be very dead there. I know the Homa does get a good amount of visitors, but even like the rest of the museums, the Bishop Museum, personally, I haven't even been to a lot of the museums that are here. So I think just putting in the effort and like, yeah, supporting them by liking their stuff, following up on them.
Checking out art museums in Oahu, as well as buying local art, is a great way to support the industry. It doesn't have to be super expensive to support local artists. By buying small prints, the artist gets their work out into the world.
So here I bought a piece by a local artist, and I put prints which were not that expensive. And so I always want to support local art. And I seen that there is so they commercialize their work, which is great. So you can get for 50, 60, or $40 a really lovely print, numbered but not limited edition.
Another unique aspect of Hawaii's art scene is the practice of indigenous art and where it came from. Indigenous art is shown in many of the local museums in Oahu and showcases Hawaiians, their ways of living, and their practices of creating art.
But the but the reason we have this art is more for the content of what the art shows us. In other words, these are pictures of Hawaiian people, these are pictures of Hawaiian practices that predate the period of photography. So the only depictions you have are what artists did. So that's what's the most important to us from a collection standpoint. That's where we're more interested in terms of what we collect.
It is important to support local, especially here in Hawaii, so that Indigenous artists can get the recognition they deserve. By supporting them and museums, Hawaii can become better known for its art scene.
I'm particularly interested in indigenous relationships to land, holding space for also the colonial practice and all of that. I'm really interested in that artistic representation. I want to see if there's some pushback from indigenous artists too in public art and in general. And yeah, so that's what I hope to learn more.
In this unique place we live, the art scene can be overshadowed by the tourism industry. Focusing on supporting local and Indigenous artists help this community thrive. We must all do our part to support the art of this special place we call home or a beautiful vacation. My name is Whaley for the Mānoa Mirror.